Gil from Black Hole Comics, and today we're going to review the Revoltech Venom. Gotta say, this figure is awesome. I haven't even taken it out or played with it yet, but looks amazing. I like the image right here of Venom. Got some more artwork right there of Venom. Got him posed up a little bit. Looks really awesome. Shows all the extra parts, you know, different expressions, different ways that you can pose the figure. Again, got Venom right there on the top, at the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and open them up and look at his accessories. Even as you open up the package, they got more Venom artwork and a little decal. So when you open it up, you do have a little insert like that. I really do like the artwork right there. Here goes Venom out of the packaging, and I do gotta say, he does look amazing. I really do like how he came out. It looks really good. So like I said, we're gonna get into our accessories. Here goes one of the heads that he comes with. You can trade out the heads. Kind of looks like he got a questioned look on his face. You could tilt it. Get off, you just pick back here. Comes off. Port on the other one. Boom. Got both eyes open. Looks really good. As you've seen, he does come with an articulated jaw. If you open it up, you do see a little port right there. And he does come with the tongue. Comes with the ball peg, which is nice, so you can move it around. So that just pegs in there. Like so. And you can move it around, which is awesome. It's cool how the jaw could rock back and forth, up and down. Get the tongue going different ways. Now on the back, he does have 5 ports. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one is for the stand that it comes with. It does come with the stand and some extra little ball pegs in case you mess up and break one. I'm not going to open it up because this is not my figure. Thank you, Mike Diaz, once again for letting me review one of your figures, man. I appreciate it. Little holes on his back, you could peg in these tendrils that they came with. He comes with 2 longer tendrils and 2 short tendrils, which you can customize and make one really long tendril out of it. I'm gonna see if I can do that later, but just port them in. And then you can move them around. And when you get them all pegged in, you can kind of have a superior Venom type of looking thing going on with all 4 hooked in, which is pretty cool. Not only is he super beefy, but all this adds more size to him, and I really do like it. I really love this figure. Might not want to give it back. The one cool thing about Revoltech, you could connect all the tendrils together because they do have ball peg joints everywhere. So all you got to do is just take apart the tendrils and you can make one really long tendril. They did have something similar to this in the promo shot when he was up for pre-order. And here he goes with this one really long tendril. As you can see, it gives some length to him. I just seen right now that actually this piece right here, if I could focus, let's see, has an extra hole right there. So you could actually plug in another tendril right there, and boom, you got a symbiote claw. There we go, got him on the stand. It's a little weird to distribute the weight properly when he's standing up on his foot. So there he goes with this big old claw. It's crazy. That is awesome. Like I said, this is an amazing figure. You could customize it plenty of different ways. Not two Venoms will look the same in any one display or ACBA. This thing is awesome. I do really like how the deco came out on this. It looks really nice, really clean. You can see the paintwork on it, nice and crisp. Amazing line work. You see in a couple spots where they missed the mark a little bit, but not too much. Looks pretty good, pretty clean throughout. Even goes up all the way till the gap. and it still looks good. Looks so when you crunch it. The face sculpt is amazing on it. So much detail, looks so good. See inside the mouth, the teeth. So amazing looking. And I like the blackish purple that they use, the color. Looks really good. Looks like in that one, how they mainly do them in video games now. Looks really good. The nice muscular Venom butt. Now that we're done with accessories, let's go ahead and get into articulation. So the head can move down a whole lot. Can look up a whole lot. It can rotate. And the neck can add some extra movement there. The jaw is articulated like I mentioned earlier, and it can move from side to side, which is pretty awesome. As well as the tongue is articulated. The shoulder articulation is pretty awesome. As you can see right here, it's kind of cut out, and you can move it that much forward, and that's on both sides. When you do it from the back, it looks a little ugly just because the paint doesn't line up properly. But it does allow for more articulation, which is pretty cool. So it does move forward and as well, back to neutral pose. And it's not lined up. It does make it look a little ugly right here in the front, but that's okay. You could hide all that with posing. Shoulders do go up a whole lot. Of course down. They do rotate this far forward. And that far back, which is a whole lot. Basically moving in 360. Swivel, but can bend it like a double jointed elbow basically. It's way better than 90 degrees. You can rotate it around, of course. And for the wrist, it does rotate around. It does bend, of course. And with the hand, the fingers are articulated. The thumb's articulated. It does swivel back and forth. The index finger is articulated. The middle finger is articulated. And then these two fingers are actually together, but they're articulated. They move together. And of course, with an adult collector, what's a proper review without a middle finger from Venom? You can't move a whole lot forward. Look at that range. Jeez. Folded in half. When you do Venom like that, it does leave a big hole in the back, but that's okay with your shots. Of course, you're not going to be shooting the back of the figure, especially if he's like this. So it's all good. And then he can go that far back, which is a whole lot back, and it looks, pretty decent. It is pretty much all the way through the deco. Rotate a little bit at the waist, not a whole lot. And he can, with his diaphragm joint, move off to the side, but it kind of does spring back into place. Don't want to break it, but you could bend it and it'll kind of spring back into place. So that's okay, and you could kind of fix it with posing like that. This crotch piece is one solid piece all the way around, kind of like a diaper Play Arts Kai type thing going on right there. Not too bad though. Can't cook a whole lot forward, and it does go off at an angle though. It's no big deal. Can't really kick back because the butt cheek's getting in the way. And I got like this funky articulation going on right there at the thigh. He doesn't really have like a thigh swivel. It moves a little bit. Can move out to the side a whole lot. He has pretty good range for his knees. It's not a double jointed knee, but it's on par with the articulation as far as range. And then no calf cut or anything like that. He can move his foot up, down. He does have a toe hinge, which is pretty cool. The ball peg does allow for an ankle rocker, which is good range. And what's a Venom review without a Spider-Man comparison? Here goes the newest Homecoming Spider-Man compared to the Revoltech Venom. You see Venom's super beefy and a bit taller than him, so you can fit him in with your Marvel Legends. I don't have Pizza Spidey with me. He's on my display right now. This is the only Spider-Man figure I have for size comparisons, but you can see there's a nice size difference. It looks really good. So I do gotta say, I really do love this figure. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna have to try to track one down. I don't know how hard it's gonna be for me to get it. Again, I'm reviewing this from Mike. I appreciate you letting me review your figure, man. I really do appreciate all the figures you've been hooking me up with lately. Go ahead, click right here, my last indentation right there for my last action figure review. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. And I do gotta say, this is my favorite Venom figure right now. Sucks that I don't own it, but if you could get it, get it.